Hi everyone, Robbie Susan Chandler here from RobbieSusansCardsandCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who lives in Quincy, Florida, right outside Tallahassee, Florida. If you're in the area, I would love for you to attend some of my in-person classes I hold in my home. I hold classes every other week and hold classes on Sunday, Mondays, and Thursdays. And on Thursdays, usually an evening class at 5 o'clock. So anyway, that's what, and let me share one more thing about me. I am now selling these little tool caddies for $22, which includes shipping. And they are so neat. They just hold all your supplies right here. And when you're working on your cards, you have everything right at your fingertips. If you want to move to another area, you just pick it up and take it with you. So if you're interested in one of those, give me a comment down in the comments section and I'll get in touch with you. Meanwhile, today we're going to do card number 2 with my stamp set called Mixed Florals. This is a stamp set, and my part 1, or my first card, was with the daisy, or the cone flowers. They look like daisies, cone flowers, and this was the card that we did. So go out and look for my video on this card. See the Wink of Stella on it. But today's card is with the tulips, and it's this card. Isn't this one lovely too? And it opens up like this, and inside is your sentiment. And I used the same stamp inside, only I used it in basic beige, so it would be a very light background. And my sentiment here is in Shaded Spruce, and this one's Shaded Spruce. Also, I stamped my flowers in Memento Tuxedo Black. So those are all the ink colors that I used, and the Thinking of You came from a retired set called Go To Greetings. Now today I'm going to make a birthday one with the same card design, and the birthday sentiment comes from Go To Greetings also. So let's look at today's card, and let me start by showing you the designer paper. It's called Mixed Media Florals. It's a very nice set. These were the 2 pieces I used on this card, but today I'm using, let me find it back here. Let's see, I'll show you all these while I'm flipping through. All right, these gorgeous, I love these colors. And here's the sheet I'm using today. See, I used it down here on this part. All right, so that's the designer series paper that we're using. Now let's look at everything else. Basic black is our card base, and it's scored at 2 3/4 from each end. So that makes your card fold in and fold in like that. And so it's an even amount on each end. And then this piece inside is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this piece right here on the top, the black piece, was also cut from 4 by 5 1/4, but it was cut with the Countryside Corner dies. And I used the largest one, I believe. Let me check, make sure, but I think I used the largest one. I did. I used the largest one in the set, cut this black piece, and then I embossed it with plaster painting. This is a new embossing folder that's in our online store, not in the catalog. But let me show you the design there. Here's the back. But isn't that a cool design? I really like this one. And you use it with our gray plate. If you don't have a specialty gray plate, it's kind of difficult to figure out how to run these 3D embossing folders through. So you need to get that if you don't have it. All right, so that takes care of the front. Let's talk about the top and bottom sections. Okay, these 2 pieces that go on the top and the bottom are 4 by 2 1/2. And one is the designer paper, and it goes on the bottom section. And the other is a piece of Shaded Spruce, actually plain, and then I embossed it with this embossing folder that was from the Celebration set that unfortunately just ended last Friday. But anyway, this is Starstruck from Celebration. So these 2 pieces just go here and here. And then I've already showed you the inside piece. All right, let me move. So I've got the inside piece in, and then on this one I have the top and the bottom, and now on this one I went on and adhered this black piece on it. There, see it slipped. Let me And you know, one thing, you need to put a pretty good amount of glue when you're gluing embossed image to embossed image paper, because it's not a flat surface and it's hard to get it to adhere, so you need to make sure you're using a good amount of glue on that. I probably need to go back and reinforce that. Now let's talk about the, oh, and I'll show you. See inside, I made this one birthday, and I put may all your wishes come true, and it comes from Unbounded Love right here. And the little banner that I'm going to put on the front, the happy birthday, which I told you came from Go To Greetings, is cut with the mixed label. Here they are, mixed label dies. And you get these right here in the set of dies. So this is where the little banner one came from. All right, let's get to our, hang on to that. Let's get to our flower. So like I said, I stamped it in black. I don't think I have the black one here. I don't. I stamped it in black. So the first color let's talk about is the yellow. And the yellow is dark lemon lolly. So I just colored all these little tiny flowers with that. Now my tulips I colored with the dark and light Poppy Parade. So what I like to do is take the dark one and kind of do the bottoms of the tulips first, and then go along the dark areas, and then come back with my light Poppy Parade and fill in my flowers. And then all my leaves were done with the Shaded Spruce Combo Blends. These are always turned around backwards. There's the dark, here's the light, and here's the dark. Now I started with the dark, and I went across all these little lines in the leaves. Basically I'm outlining all those dark leaves, and then I come back and use the light color on top. And then as a last highlight, and since I have my Caddy over here, I have my Wink of Stella. I added Wink of Stella. I hope the glimmer shows up on the camera. But you know, we just put Wink of Stella because we like Wink of Stella. All right, now I'm going to adhere this to my card front. And I put quite a few dimensionals on this, of course, this time. Okay, so let's fold this down. And I just want to center this right in the middle of this. Leave a little bit of room at the bottom for your sentiment. So let's stick that on. Now, you must be careful when you put your sentiment on, because really, your dimensionals go here. Let me show you on mine that I did. I had one overhang right there. But it ended up being a good thing, because when I press it, it holds my card closed. So I really kind of like that extra one being over there that wasn't supposed to be there. But on this one right now, I'm not going to put an extra one over there. I may come back later and do it. So mash this down. Let's put this right here. All right, isn't that pretty? Now there's one more step, and that's the Adhesive Back Pearl Trio. And these are the Adhesive Back Pearl Trios. And by trio, they mean 3 different colors. And they don't tell us the colors, but these are the 3 I decided to use. And I used the darker blue. I just put it right here on the banner. And then I put the purpley color one. I just stuck it over here on a leaf. And then the darker, kind of reddish color one, it might be a version of Poppy Parade. I just stuck it right up here on the black, just to add a little interest there. There you go. Isn't that a pretty card? Not very hard. Of course, the designer paper helps, and the coloring really isn't that difficult on this one. So I hope you like this card. Give it a try. Like my video too, and subscribe to my channel. If you need a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. If you'd like to be on a team, I'd love for you to be on my team too. So until next time, happy crafting.